Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Truffert. Tavernier. And here's Semenyo. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Martinelli. Nicely intercepted. Tavernier. Evan-Nielsen. Capouille. Calafiori. Rice. Smith. Evan-Nielsen. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Now who's going to be first to this? Tavernier. Cook. Smith. Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Calafiori. Martinelli. Rice. Saka. Timber's cross. He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's Timber. Timber probing pass. Odegaard. Decent chance! from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Senesi gets it away. Evan Nielsen going full steam ahead down the left flank. Evan Nielsen is hurtling down that left-hand side. Saka. Calafiori. Martinelli. Rice. Timber. Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too fair. Adams. Semenyo. And it's Smith. It's run loose here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Rice. Odegaard. Moved on forwards. Martinelli. And he's heaved it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Saka. Played out wide. Calafiori. Rice. Odegaard. Oh, such a clever touch. Rice. Saka. Ava Nielsen. Adams. Trufair. Hill. Tavernier. Adams. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Rice. Calafiori. Ava Nielsen. Tavernier. Smith. Smith played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Evan Nielsen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Semenyo. Smith. Crossed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Gets it away. Capie clears it away. Rice. Calafiori. Capie aim forwards. Calafiori. Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. Martinelli. Odegaard. Timber. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Oh, good spread. And here's Ødegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Played it again. In again. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Chance for a shot!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Out towards the flank. Across it goes. Great chance! Adams. Cook. And it's played forward. Semenyo. Rice. Saka. Calafiori. Timber. Ødegaard. Saka. Rice. Oh, it's a great ball. Can he finish? Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Looks to the other side. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Semenyo. It's physical challenge. And they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Calafiori. Swept in. Petrovic gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Semenyo. Hill. Adams. Cook. Smith. Semenyo. Cook. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen laid out to the left flank. Truffert gets across him. And that's out of reach. Rice, gently done. Gabriel. Saka. Calafiori. And he goes cross-field. Timber. Ødegaard. Martinelli. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Semenyo. Adams. Cook. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Cook. Semenyo. neat. Smith, now here's the delivery. Odegaard forwards and with intent. Driving on and making good progress. Timber. And he has been fouled there. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Semenyo. Semenyo. Martinelli. Calafiori. Can he latch on to this? Martinelli showing good feet. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that's a great chance and a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Semenyo getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. And it's Odegaard.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
They cross-field, changing the point of attack. Smith. Smith. Adams. Put in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Saka. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Odegaard proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Rice. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tavernier. Semenyo. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Tavernier. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Calafiori. Timber. Saka. Martinelli. Cook. And it's played forward. Smith. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Trufair. Looking for a decent ball in. Trufair crosses it in. Over to the left. Adams. Calafiori. Martinelli. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tavernier. Semenyo. He's free, he has got space. Corner given. Cleared away. And it's Adams. Adams spread out to the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saka. Timber. Saka. Calafiori. Now it's Martinelli. There are a few waiting for it. Rice. Odegaard. And can he finish it? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rice. Odegaard. Oh, sweet feet. Saka. Rice. Martinelli. Semenyo. Tavernier. Hill. Moved on forwards. Adams. Smith. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rice is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Martinelli. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Rice. Martinelli. Caresses it through. And a play for a throw. Martinelli. And it's Rice. Odegaard. Rice. Rice. Played into the middle. Senesi gets rid without sophistication. Evan Nielsen is fouled. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen! Raya trying to keep this in.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Saliba forwards and with intent. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. Proves too strong. Tavernier did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Smith. Semenyo. Nice control. Can he deliver? And it's Adams. Now it's Semenyo. That's good play. Adams. Cook. Semenyo. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Oh, it's come loose. Ødegaard. Timber. Rice. Ødegaard. Senesi. Senesi gently done. Adams played towards the other side. Smith. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Semenyo head out towards the right wing. Evan Nielsen. Martinelli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Evan Nielsen, played out to the right. Cross in. And that has been cleared. Timber. Saka. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Ødegaard. Rice. Over to the left. Saka. Rice. Ødegaard. And he wants Saka! That has been clubbed away. Senesi. Adams. Tavernier. Hill chooses to go cross-field. It's a pretty loose path. Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. So who's he picking out? And the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Truffert. That's a cute ball. Evan Nielsen, and it's certainly onside here. Semenyo. Martinelli. Calafiori. Timber. Saka. And he's there to clear it. No way through there. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. Rice. And here's Mott. And the finish! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Evan Nielsen, and it's Smith. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Semenyo. Evan Nielsen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cook. Adams. It's a loose ball. Smith, and that's aimed into the middle. Saka, aim forwards. Martinelli. Adams. Smith. Adams. Semenyo. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Timber. Rice. Back into the middle. Martinelli. Rice. Ødegaard. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Adams clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. Martinelli. Saka. Rice. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Rice. Decent progress down the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Saka. Semenyo. And here's Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Timber. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Smith with the clearance. Rice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ødegaard looking for a runner. And the ball is out of play. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Timber. Oh, that's nice. And here's Saka. Saka closing in on goal. That's not going far. Capier. That's very neat. Martinelli. And he's straight offside. Smith. Cook. And it's Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Evan Nielsen, a cracking ball. Smith takes aim and cross, and he shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that. Saliba, gently done. Martinelli chasing after it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Semenyo. Smith. Adams. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Calafiori, and he goes cross-field. Saka. Timber. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Very nicely done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Semenyo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cook. Semenyo. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Has a quick glance, and it's Smith. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now, what about this cross? Here comes another cross. Tries to get it clear. That's tidy. Evan Nielsen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That'll be a throw. Fair. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Smith. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Tries a measured ball. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Martinelli. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fair. And it's Tavernier. It's gone for a throw-in. Rice. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played over towards the opposite flank. Cook. Semenyo. Cook. Semenyo. And here's Tavernier. Over to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Eva Nielsen. And here's Tavernier. Well read, nice interception. Incapuyi. Rice. Moved on forwards. Cook. Smith. Great run on the overlap here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Timber. Saka. Ødegaard. Played back in. Great challenge, time to perfection. That is a little undercooked. Ødegaard looks to the other side. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. That's good play. Saka tries a shot! And they caught Reed. It's a throw in. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Out to the right. This is gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Defending of the desperate variety. Capier. Ødegaard. Martinelli! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Martinelli. Calafiori. Timber. It's run loose here. Arsenal cannot keep hold of the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Saliba. Timber. Rice. Martinelli has found the net here, of course. Tavernier. Hill. Truffert. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rice. Calafiori, who has set up 2 goals. Timber. Saka. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Adams. Senesi shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert, here comes the cross. Well, that was asking just too much of him. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Eva Nielsen. Very nicely done. Now it's Martinelli. Timber. Now who's going to be first to this? Odegaard. Rice. And here's Martinelli! That has been knocked clear. Odegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eva Nielsen. Semenyo. Cook. Adams. Smith. And he goes cross-field. Tavernier. Semenyo. Smith. Semenyo. And here's Eva Nielsen. Saliba gets good distance on it. Saka. Rice. Odegaard. Timber. And it's Odegaard. Martinelli. Martinelli played out towards the right wing. Played towards the other side. Truffert. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen laid out to the left flank. Tavernier. Hit into the middle. Raya claims it without any fuss. Cook. And here's Tavernier. Timber. Martinelli. Calafiori. Timber. Martinelli. Rice. Oh, nice touch. Martinelli. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tavernier. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Calafiori. That is lovely. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Calafiori. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's played forward. Cook. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Rice. Martinelli. Timber. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. He is just caressing the ball. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Hill. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cook. Adams. Nkapuyi. Timber. Saka. Rice. Semenyo. Hill. Truffert. Adams. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen. And it's Smith. And here's Semenyo. He's having a shot! Rice. Saka. Saliba. Saka. Calafiori. Martinelli. Can he get onto this? Danger averted for now. Rice have it back and can go again. Martinelli. Ødegaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. Calafiori delivers with whip. Hill.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Truffert. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That is Truffert. Tavernier. Semenyo! Rice. Timber. Ball's gone out of play. Adams. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Smith. Adams. Tavernier. Semenyo. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Rice. Martinelli. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fair. And it's Tavernier. Saka wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Rice. Calafiori. Timber. Smith. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cook. Smith. Adams. And here's Tavernier.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Calafiori. Smith. Adams. Adams. Gabriel gets it clear. And they've got a throw. And it's Cook. Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Played out wide. Delivered with swing. Nice interception, well timed. Saliba. Timber. Saka. Rice. Eva Nielsen. Semenyo. Smith. Cook. Semenyo is onto it in a flash. Eva Nielsen. Semenyo played with finesse. And that was very necessary. Calafiori. Martinelli. Timber. Saka. Timber. Rice, gently done. Clears it away. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Semenyo. And here's Evan Nielsen. Saliba. Martinelli. Rice. Calafiori. Smith. Senesi forwards and with intent. Rice. Saka. Chance to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Senesi. Adams. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Capier. He's in plenty of space here. A chance to play it in. Martinelli. Martinelli, back when it goes. He's got options in the box. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now that's well seen too. Tavernier. Truffert. Hill. Tavernier. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ødegaard. Saka. Rice. Martinelli. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Tavernier. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cleared away. Goes for a shot! And that's been won straight back. Back into the middle. It's anyone's ball now. And Capier, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Rice, played over towards the opposite flank. Adams. Senesi. Hill. Adams. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Semenyo. And here's Nielsen. Showing good feet. Cook. And here's Semenyo.
Semenyo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saka. Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert. Adams. Smith. And here's Semenyo. Smith carries the ball down the right. Calafiori. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Saka. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tavernier. Truffert. And he goes cross-field. Smith. Cook. Aim forwards. Smith looking to get on the end of this. Timber. Ødegaard. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Martinelli. Shoots! Truffert. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Nice looking ball. Semenyo and the shots! He scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Semenyo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Calafiori keeps his foot on the gas. Semenyo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Smith. That's very neat. And here's Semenyo. Cook chips it through. Deftly away. Saka. Calafiori. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. Semenyo. Moved on forwards. Smith. And here's Semenyo. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Cook. And here's Tavernier. Oh, it's come loose. Adams. Tavernier. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Tavernier really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice. Eva Nielsen. Cook. Adams. Hill. Trufair. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Adams. Trufair. Adams. Trufair. Adams. Cook. Adams. Cook. Adams. And it's Adams. That's an imaginative pass. Trufair gets a cross in. Saka. Timber. Ødegaard. Played towards the other side. Calafiori. Martinelli. That has found him in acres of space. Cook with a fine tackle. Trufair. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cook. And it's Smith. Semenyo. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Incapuyi. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Oh, such a clever touch. Played back in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Senesi. And it's played forward. Semenyo. Adams. Trufair. Lovely feet. And it's Trufair. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's nice. Turns and goes back. Cook. No way through, so back it comes. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Trufair. Adams. Cook. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. Nice control. Cook. There's the shot! No, not quite. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams. Tavernier. Smith. Cook. And here's Evan Nielsen. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Tavernier! Keeper has taken decisive action. Truffert. Picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing! Yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Timber. Saka. Martinelli. Cleared without complication. And here's Martinelli. Showing good feet. And here's Martinelli. Odegaard. Truffert. Hill. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Saka. Adams. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Smith looks to the other side. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Smith. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Saliba forwards and with intent. Cook. Truffert. Tavernier. Gabriel makes the interception. Timber. Calafiori. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Odegaard. Saka. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Martinelli! Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Tavernier. Truffert. Cook. Smith. Tavernier. That is Truffert. Tries a deft little ball. And that has been clubbed away. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Lovely feet. Chance to shoot! Martinelli. And here's Saka. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Smith. And it's Timber. Saka. Rice. There's the shot! Adams. Tavernier. Hill. Tavernier. Adams. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. Smith. Semenyo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way. Timber. Saka. Proves too strong. Adams has given away a free kick. he goes! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. And it's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Semenyo. Martinelli. Saka. Odegaard, Martinelli, Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams. Adams, out to the right, and it's Smith. Martinelli. Timber. Evan Nielsen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gabriel. Semenyo with a definite foul there. Calafiori. Could go all the way here. Petrovic claims it, and the danger passes. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Semenyo. Adams. Tavernier. Looking here to chip it through. It'll be a throw-in. Saka. Odegaard. Calafiori. Rice. Martinelli. Oh, nice touch. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Tavernier. That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in a trice. Semenyo. Senesi. Adams. Truffert. Tavernier. Semenyo. That's a delicate pass. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Martinelli. Shot, surely!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Smith. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Martinelli. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Odegaard. Shapes to shoot! Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Cook. Cook chooses to go cross-field. Smith. Adams. Semenyo. Odegaard. Calafiori, played over towards the opposite flank. Saka. Adams. Cook. Semenyo. And here's Tavernier. Saliba. Calafiori. Rice. Saka. That's physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Timber. Saka. Tavernier. Semenyo. Clipped into space. And he thumps it clear. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Incapuyi. And he goes cross-field. Timber. Saka. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Truffert. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Truffert. Adams. Adams shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Adams. Cook. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Truffert. Adams. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rice. Incapié, gently done. Martinelli. Saka. Timber. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Saka! Hill gets it away. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Great football, shot and save.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And it's been taken short. Calafiori, oh, it's played into the area. Semenyo is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Ødegaard. Brilliantly cut out. Semenyo. Adams. Hill. Timber. Rice. Martinelli. Takes a shot! Cook. Cook forwards and with intent. Smith. Semenyo. Tavernier. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's played forward. They get a throw in. And here's Martinelli.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And back to the keeper they go. Incapié. Calafiori. Martinelli. Odegaard. Saka. Oh, great chance! Keeper's got his work done. Very necessary. Calafiori. Odegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. Saka. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cook. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cook. And it's Smith. Semenyo. Tavernier. Smith. Cross goes in there. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Calafiori. Played towards the other side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Smith. Adams. Adams played out towards the right wing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Timber. Saliba. Odegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Martinelli. Chooses to go back. Smith getting this one clear. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Very nicely done. Calafiori. Rice. Odegaard. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli! Lacking in accuracy. Cook. Smith. And here's Semenyo. That's very neat. Adams. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Tavernier. And here's Tavernier. Nielsen. Nielsen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Gabriel. Nielsen. Semenyo. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Martinelli. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier tries to dink it through. Timber. Semenyo. Tavernier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's run loose here. Moved on forwards. Rice. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Semenyo. And it's Truffert. Muscular approach does pay off here. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Timber. Calafiori. Martinelli. Oh, he's a decent chance! That was nicely by the defence. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Senesi. Adams. That's really well manoeuvred. Semenyo. Cook. And here's Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. And it's Tavernier. Header! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Timber. Martinelli. Played out wide. Now can he find a finish? Tavernier did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Smith. Smith. Ball is over the line. Martinelli. Rice shifted upfield. Tavernier. Adams. Tavernier. Smith. Tavernier. Cook. Played out to the right. Saka. Timber. Calafiori. Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's got away. Saka going full steam down the flank. And it's Ødegaard. Calafiori. Great defending, strong and determined. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Cook. Adams. Truffert. Tavernier. Semenyo. That is lovely. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Out to the right. Cook. He's in a great position here. Can he deliver?
Arsenal look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to...
And the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Adams. Semenyo. Martinelli. Timber. Saka. Out towards the flank. Rice. Saka. Rice. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Truffert. Hill. Martinelli. Goes for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Cook. Smith. Adams. And it's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Adams. Rice does really well to win the ball there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Rice plays it short. Oh, that's neat. And it's Ødegaard. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cook. Saka. Semenyo. Incapuyi. Gabriel, gently done. And it's Timber. Timber. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. Evan Nielsen. Rice. Saka. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saka. Adams. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Smith. We expected better, and so did he. Martinelli. Saka. Tavernier does well to get it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Capie, and that's aimed into the middle. Tavernier. Cook, aim forwards. Calafiori. Martinelli. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Timber. And here's Martinelli. He can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier. And here's Tavernier. There's the delivery. And he's heaved it away. That's an excellent interception. Ødegaard. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, this is a real chance. He scores! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Semenyo. Tavernier. Saka. Senesi. Adams. Semenyo. Cook, gently done. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Adams. Truffert is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Martinelli. Truffert. Hill. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And back out it comes. Adams. Adams. Tavernier. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in deep. Calafiori. The final 5 minutes. Saka. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Good, strong hand by the keeper. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Capier. Eva Nielsen. Smith. Cook. Smith. Smith shifted upfield. Thinks one through. Throw in. Martinelli. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori looks to the other side. Saka. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hill. Adams. Trufair. Adams. Smith. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Saka knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's really well cleared. Eva Nielsen. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Adams. Trufair. Oh, that's nice. Trufair crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. And here's Tavernier. Saka. Martinelli. Saka. Saka! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Cook. Smith. Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Smith. Can he get onto this? Semenyo. Could have here their final chance. Cook moves short. That's good play. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Cook. Smith. He is just caressing the ball. Cook. Adams. Oh, sweet feet. Hill. And it's played forward. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Semenyo spread out to the left. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Rice. Gabriel. Hincapié, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Smith. Smith hurtling down that right flank. Hill. Adams. Hill. Adams. Smith. Semenyo. Smith. That's tidy. Time to deliver. That's very neat. Produces a cross. A header! Hincapié gets good distance on it. And it's Smith. Ødegaard. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Rice. Calafiori. Saliba. Saka. Timber. Saka. Martinelli. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Saka! Trophea forwards and with intent. Martinelli. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. A lot of space ahead of him. And that's the keeper's ball. Smith. Cook. And it's Truffert. A chance to play it in. Great defending, strong and determined. Tavernier crosses it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Saka. Hill wins the duel this time. Cook. And it's Smith. Showing good feet. Plays it across. No, that's not going to find its target. Saka. Calafiori. It is quite a run he's making here. And the keeper has it. Timber. Eva Nielsen. Tavernier. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Oh, shooting chance! Semenyo. Smith. Semenyo. Smith. Semenyo. Timber cuts it out. Timber gently done. That's a throw. And it's Ødegaard. Saka. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Oh, it's come loose. Timber. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Oh, he's played it in low. Semenyo. Eva Nielsen. And it's Tavernier. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.